Our idea, me Giddy Sencrofo, pay. Honorable Kenny Anas and Semono Baby, a copy this once out here. I see Anna.
Make me a say or high court level because Mekai Kakra, say after the high court judgment in favor of Ken, Anas Echo Supreme Court of finally sexual right said when the judge was biased in his language or say language was harsh. And when the Chief Justice then said judge no take case in so no or say na and also so was done without notice to or no. And also so prejudicial and bias. The Supreme Court should set aside or quash the judgment of that particular high court. And to me, I'm going to America, but me rush by court by majority decision of 3-2. But before then, no lodge appeal to the Court of Appeal. Now, I check a crack or lodge appeal. No, we buy and I'm say if or lodge appeal. No, if I stand to overcorrect to me, it's a year later. I'm say or comma or more or conditions of the appeal. If I remember, say me cry make sign. But appeal no, our system new for some time. Recent times, Chief Justice obey case cry check a year or more na say fra or me the archives. And as I say, as I'm say, ya pay ya 2 years money. And to me, sure say appeal no as a system name. Me sure say me invoke process be a bit dismiss appeal no, but I suspect say as a system name because after Supreme Court, Court of Appeal processes now no initiative was stolen. So the bad day we were ever ready for him. Okay. You better take the appropriate steps now. You respond appropriately. And
as a lawyer, my mini home come kakrana the judgment shall say ban money at no because say passion tina me bisa. Now feel saying.
And ask case, yes. And senior lawyer Bishop Airport to her me so say me too as you. Oh, madam, dream when I'm saying there. I dare we are seeing that the moment of soon. And I'm saying yes, not a very challenging. Yeah. Very, very challenging because see, even in the course of case, now we shall be an any demon come across no throughout. Yeah. Lawyers we were not interested. The money so a case we better not challenge it and ask or no so to do away with corruption. Yeah, they are very into crowd. I mean, you could see from their faces say. We response omu didi atem omu tirim. Etu no obi ani nim komo. Tina ya ankonam. No, virtually nobody. Na ya ankonam.
Interesting.
Just say who dey find who dey here but timer yenya evidence exhibits ni na ye review exhibits no. Now the only idea no say to convince the court to admit say evidence no credible.
Do you think that it takes passion to drive through that line?
Of course. Okay. Because only passion now you'll be disinterested. Okay. Don't mental be disinterested no. But passion I say this is what I want to do because see how will you feel? And she said, we are not in cry yet to extend no be who say I mean inputa udi ru adwuma we mu no. Ebia enoma ba kumie no bi na amana nkoi. But one kasa de why adwuma no. It's not easy. Even going to languages to look for language experts. Yes, or translating Hausa to English. And I mean, easy. A consuming a whole now. No pressure do grab and yeah. I'm telling you because it wasn't easy. Why? Because of the individuals involved. Kind of Agyapong and Anas. Yeah. Huge.
And in your beer, you leading no. Senior brother, person prove a point. Say, me kase me na me.
And yet me kase me you share evidence now.
Okay.
Not clearly, okay. But how do you convince the court? Okay. Because materials no one. Any evidence no. O share Anas ne kwa kwesiasia nkrofo or set even after you case in kra na onya judgment no. Then we go to additional evidence. I don't know a dubu idea no. Ken had it 2 years before and said Anas ni release. Ne kutana ya had 2 years before. So nipa de buy na within that system na.
Yeah.
Oh. Dina your crime pie asem avenue can say ade de bantama ka be ma nipa kra ehu nipa no suban mo tika dubu ahede no nka enye nwanwa oh edina me my task was to convince the court for the court
materials na wanya no a rich kra no akwan be fa so abegina court to argue to convince the court no say another
of course because see evidence now they ban also be corroborated and nipa no also credibility. Until the moment, fortunately, Ken is known to have that credibility. Fortunately, is the Nipani obi a enim say we can say and throw no can. One judge no nipa or society. And this nipa no krebi onim no. Tasemo kan na put premium on it. Or share say no see on it. Was I call minimum say on can correct. But he no one case no dey ban no interest bia on pe musika. Just say opesu ohun say na nipa ne tie. Ema obi ate ase. Enti nipa no to na o judge no you have to witness na no say evidence aba no I was say evidence no otimi corroborate plus or additional witnesses so almost ba so what I say in the case of say or grabelands there's a gentleman called Adolf na on na court Adolf for any subsequent judgments against him so a trespass on assassin and as judgments in your exhibit. And this I am pass judgment also we what trespass on be lander or castle grab lander. What he's saying is true. We're corroborating and right there with a court of competent jurisdiction judgment. So many evidence now the evidence now back again because the judge is an umpire. He sits between two persons who are making opposing arguments. And you also put credibility on the all kind of credit. And you law school is a back at Kumasi court. Say obi frantuma no gina da kama ni obisa no question no so antuma ni say o ese ya na just o dwen
atras on the funny dream no
on the funny dream no antuma ni say I say o antuma na say o dwen ho oh eno no judge ni to baka say we afi no dwen asem we ho oni answer bia for asem we etu ahwe ho no be dey obobagu and the evidence I dey court tie dey nipa no be corroborate with other witnesses there ehun hia. And yes, sir, because you see, in civil cases, you only need 51 out of the 100 to win your case. 51, 50 now, you want the case at Breme Court. And Tina, the papa, there be a boss, come John Can, some was say, so client about her, or catch us one at Daneno, say -1.
Okay.
Every time. It doesn't matter who that person is.
On Canning and Ankosi.
Obey what and ya fan senior can catch you. Because I know be no answer when to only crowd there. Into a beya send documents and what they man support on there. For example, your land matter and ultimately say a branch documents a good tani. Where all searches and any title and no man in Lisa. Who lacuna be our own space be and to ready or you're credible to make my pursue. Most of the times you have to do further investigations to confirm that somebody panic catch on. I am because
between yourself and Ken, one and encouraging it in the young.
Already, on one statement, they are indifferent. Or say, at the end of no evidence now, he will fight it. It doesn't matter whether he wins or lose.
Okay.
But they are not any mammy minister, Miss McConnell lose.
Yeah.
Because McConnell lose, and moi, my career.
Yeah.
No, sad, then it means you have to put in extra effort to go to wherever Ubenya evidence now, support to somewhere all can. Even to the extent they be evidence will crowd tuaka.
Yeah.
Thousands of dollars no waje. Oh, just any pali be almost so baby jino akasane hu or no because somebody may come after or no. But credibility of a day no. In the case of Anas Heke, a video who watches the watchman. Now I admit in part, but I deny in part. Then my question was that the who deny no, what is your contrary evidence?
Okay.
So what must say? What admit it? Said this part is clean. This one you are denying. The moment you are denying this one, then you have to rebut it. What is your contrary evidence?
Matthias here. Matthias, I say a jet to the so me who say fita.
Sanity. It did me who omo issue rate of summons. Then we file our defense, and in our defense we say, look, the statements are true, factual, and therefore they are justified. And you lay out justification, any truthfulness of on only statement, or time. So then in their reply, was you and nobody be a yampa, but when the yampa, the yampa, you have to lead evidence to confirm with any pan a day as someone to swear yampa.
And easy.
So because the moment I like I say, my defense, my words are true, and so therefore they are justified. No, the burden behooves on me to prove that some American yampa.
Okay, so now the evidence and at all.
Sanity. So to where exhibits I attach here KO1, KO2, KO3, and KO4. It be proceedings and a free court. Omukra side no news because almost the search Omukra they came with a contrary document. Case be of you can move for want of prosecution because now based on who watches the watchman, Babantu Democracy of Mokania, you know, so then the case became bazaar and all that. Now we know a corroborate at the end. Now a very challenging
case. Oh, can say a passion. How do you combine that with politics? We say we combine money at the law no. Bet me a jalo na to say you want to go to parliament while have passion and there and I still have person practicing now.
Oh, was a parliament there, your lawyers are still they come to court. More MPs. I can name a number of them. Omba parliament no more AI. So but politics is also passion because when I'm supposed to see and I see for my mini we people can ask much obi kro MPP no dey akire hu officer o ebia. Well, let me put it this way: be official a pro MPP media person. In the MPP who want to know can some say or no there or expect say obebuano. Unya back for pe ebe back consistently. At that time, no, you have become part of the political process.
Yeah.
Edime nanado minya appointment bia but no to me can you manage it.
Yeah.
But bia no abeka we be jiwe di say dabi. But me passion no law politics yes. Because every day the combination unless you are lazy. Okay. And because you say to me no credit demand say on dabibri free and sorry now was combined you can do it. So be MP and a minister.
Yeah.
The same thing.
Yeah, you can do it. And somebody yeah, quite now back to I think say well, there 25 days to go. Share from 1992 Eba said the man Yosema Babi do Sabre yeah improve as a country.
Oh yeah improve. Yeah improve because say and you two on your dear Juma na say asem timba na go Supreme Court and I call High Court and I Court of Appeal a train Emma decision ba na e bind you bia huge improvement in our democratic dispensation. And there because first in the only way. And what me aka set ya abayimpu. Ebi na make am no say na me say first in ka bantama kra ne ho na akoshe NDC shirt. If you kra utim kra no ye tese we NDC ni a no ya hwe a tese obi akra no uni ago. Because of that Rollins perception say obeha Ashanti business persons, including a man ma see or abuse you bini ade. Kakra bi na no me bold to say we are part of the NDC politically. Na bantama NDC to me rally no long queue. Omo share NDC shared openly. It means you improve the same as when you go to Akachi and I say yes and I South Town North Town near there. Ebi affairs no be to me can say oh you pini and answer MPP ni but na sa de ni no bi and the crowd say NDC ni who say ne yonko NDC ni attack NDC ni assaulting na no akra betimi akwa kugina witness amano and we have seen situations that MPs the biological brothers MPP NDC bi were parliamentar ukọ abusua bebrema ebi ho enti ya improve 92 dey say ya baba anima 96, 2000, 2004, and then 8, 12, 20, and then we are going to 2024.